like playing tricks? Can't live without pranks? We know how to amaze you.
Our old friend Emma is dreaming. Is it Brad Pitt proposing to her in her dream? No. The hero of her sweet dream is a good-looking chocolate bar, a giant Kit Kat. She hugs it and squeezes it and wants to have a bite of chocolate and wakes up. It turns out that she is holding a pillow instead of a Kit Kat and is going to bite a corner of the pillow. Put 4 wafers side by side. Put 3 more crosswise on top. Melt 3.5 ounces of white and 3.5 ounces of black chocolate together and spread it over the wafers. Make another same wafer construction next. Join the 2 using chocolate. Print out a label. Make a big wrapper from red paper. Put the extra large chocolate bar inside and close the wrapper. Make jagged edges like a real wrapper. Being impressed by her dream, Emma tells everything to her friend. Well, this sweet dream has come true. The blue-eyed girl casts a spell on the normal-sized Kit Kat, turning it into a giant chocolate bar. She unwraps the chocolate. Dear me, I won't be able to eat this huge bar all by myself. Emma splits the bar in half and treats her friend. There is nothing sweet except for wafers, but it's boring. And what if I turn them into my favorite Raffaello candy? Cover an almond with boiling water and leave it for some time. You can peel it easily. You will need a lot of wafers for a giant candy. Take a big bowl. Crumble 14 ounces in hands and cover it with a lot of condensed milk. We will need a 14-ounce bottle. Do not pour out all the milk. There should be enough of it so that the wafer crumbs soak it in and the mass will be easy to shape. Mix everything thoroughly. Put coconut flakes in a plate. Put half of the wafer crumbs on top and shape it into a round, sweet lump that looks like a semi-sphere. Cover it with condensed milk and sprinkle with coconut flakes. Make a second semi-sphere in the same way. Turn it over. Pour the condensed milk over the flat side and add a handful of peeled almonds. Add more milk to cover the almonds and put on the other semi-sphere to shape a ball. We need to fasten the 2 halves nicely. Melt around 5 to 7 ounces of white confectionery chocolate in a fondue pot or in a double boiler. Cover small parts of the ball with it and sprinkle it with coconut flakes while the chocolate is still warm. Cut out a big printed Raffaello label. Attach it to a clear package and put the candy inside. Add details. My blue-eyed friend has a sweet tooth. A giant Raffaello attracts her attention at once. She just can't resist tasting it, but it is not that easy to eat that huge ball of candy. A silhouette of a giant Raffaello shows up here and there. Her hands have got tired holding this heavy weight. The blue-eyed girl makes a cup of tea, breaks the candy, and tries to eat it this way. But the sweet tooth has bitten off more than she can chew. She's eaten only half, and her stomach is ready to pop. This is what I find her in the kitchen. I've got you, sweet tooth. I wonder what is inside this big Skittles package. Are there a million colorful candies in it? I want to take it, but my friend doesn't want to give it away. All of a sudden, our sweet treasure rips open, and a giant Skittle asteroid falls onto us instead of a Skittles rainbow. Open up a 2-pound package of green sugar paste. Knead it nicely and shape it into a big flattened ball layer by layer. Roll out a piece of sugar paste. Cut out a circle using a plate. Wrap it around the main detail. Turn it over and cover the other side in the same way. Smooth out the seam. Write a big S letter with a white food marker. Glue a large Skittles label to red paper. Make a package and put in the giant candy and glue the edge. This Skittles is strange, huge, and terrifying. It looks like a flying object. Emma wants to cut it with regular tableware to see what's inside of it, and I decide to split the treasure in half, but the extraterrestrial metal is a hard nut to crack. Then Emma takes Thor's hammer, but it's useless anyways. Let me try the trident of Neptune, or rather, a bident. I manage to prick this giant, but not more than that. Then my friend tries a tough method, so she just bites it. The unknown flying object tastes like regular sugar paste. Nothing mysterious about it. The blue-eyed girl wants to eat Snickers, but I want to eat it too. The problem is that we only have one chocolate bar, and it is very small, but we can fix it in a moment. Take 5 bars of 3½ ounces of toffee, melt 2 ounces of dark and 1 ounce of white chocolate in a double boiler. Add 1 ounce of peeled peanuts and mix it. Put 2 toffee bars side by side, and the third one on top to cover the joint. Cover the toffee bricks with the chocolate and peanut cement. Put 2 more bars on top, and cover the toffee with a thick chocolate layer. Melt 1 ounce of dark and 1 ounce of white chocolate and spread it all over the giant Snickers. Glue 2 printed labels to make a wrapper. Put the bar inside and glue the package. Make a zigzag cut across the edge. My new Snickers bar is big and tasty. Now my friend is jealous of me, but I will also start eating my sweet Snickers right under her nose. Let her practice her willpower and finish eating her regular bar. It doesn't matter how many sweets I eat, I can't control myself when it comes to giant ice cream like this. My friend knows my weakness for sure. Whip ice cream powder mix for 6 portions with milk. We will need about 42 fluid ounces of milk. Pour out the mixture into a few containers. Add food coloring of a different color into each. Put the containers into a freezer for 2 to 3 hours. Dip the container with hardened ice cream into hot water for a couple of seconds so that you can take it out easily. Put the colorful semi-spheres into a big bowl. Decorate them with wafer cones poured with melted chocolate. Add a bar of chocolate, some cookies, or meringue. Pour out a little topping and decorate the ice cream with colorful candies. I reach out to get some ice cream with a little spoon, but Blondie is right. We need the spoons that are worth this royal dessert. Anyway, we will have small bites so that we do not get a sore throat. Wafer cone is quite nice as well. Yummy! Blondie must be about something. If there is a baby Choco, why not try to make a giant Chocotella? I like the idea. Melt equal amounts of white and dark confectionery chocolate in one container. Pour out the mixture into a chocolate bar mold. Let it harden, then take it out when it is ready. Make 9 identical bars. Spread a layer of melted chocolate over baking paper using a board. Once it hardens, attach your DIY chocolate bars to it using some more melted chocolate. Wrap up the giant chocolate bar with foil. Take a big sheet of brown paper, fold, and fasten it to be of the same size as the chocolate bar. Attach white letters to form the label. Put the giant chocolate bar into the package. This bar of chocolate is really hard. One person can neither hold it nor eat it. A whole team is needed to finish it. This is not just a bar of chocolate, it's a whole paradise for chocoholics.
Who's that? Is it actually the Easter rabbit? Not at all. This is our friend who has come to celebrate the holiday with us. And she has brought a big chocolate egg with a surprise inside. Dip a balloon in water, clean it nicely, and turn it inside out. Wipe it off to remove the excess water. Melt confectionery chocolate. Let it cool down a bit. Blow the balloon and put a confectionery syringe in it. Fill the syringe with the warm chocolate mass. Rotate the balloon gradually to let the chocolate cover the entire balloon from the inside. Tie up the balloon and put it into a fridge. Take the balloon off carefully when the chocolate hardens. Dip a knife into hot water and make a small hole on top. Fill the chocolate egg with candies. I take the chocolate giant. Oops! There is something inside. A rainbow of candies is dropping out. What a surprise! And when there are no more candies, we get down to the chocolate shell. Oh, this is so yummy! We will need to go on a healthy diet till Christmas after such a sweet Easter. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so that you don't miss fresh holiday design ideas.